Welcome to the RadioU podcast. I'm Hudson.
And I'm Aly.
Hello, I am NayNay.
NayNay is not following the intro format, but that's fine because this is a special podcast. You can tell because NayNay is here. We're doing a couple things. We're finishing up our spring fundraiser.
Yep.
And it's not too late for you to give at RadioU.com or in the RadioU app. And it keeps this podcast going as well as everything we do on RadioU and RadioU Mornings. So go donate, RadioU.com or the RadioU app. There's lots of rewards there. Also, we are doing an NBA playoff preview.
Yeah.
Because NayNay particularly has some thoughts.
I have all the thoughts in the world. I'm going to tell you why LeBron James is going to make a run. No, I can't. I can't even pretend. I've got Thunder. I've got Celtics. That's who I have in the finals. I've got Thunder in 7.
Okay. Good call.
I wish I had some really bold take. I really don't. It's the number 1 and the number 2 seed.
7 games is a pretty bold take, I guess.
Yeah. That the Celtics could take the Thunder to 7 is pretty impressive.
What about you, Aly? What is your pick?
I also have the Thunder winning. Obviously, I feel like it's kind of dumb to pick against them. But I have the Cavs making it out of the East.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Well, in that case, I should just have the Lakers coming.
No, the Thunder are just too good. That's the problem for the Lakers. They're just going to run into that buzzsaw.
And the Celtics aren't too good for the Cavs?
No, it's not that the Celtics aren't too good for the Cavs, but I just think that there's at least some chance that the Cavs could upset the Celtics. I don't think there's any chance anyone can upset the Thunder. Literally zero. If it's possible to have zero chance, I'd say zero probability.
Now that's a bold take.
I do think that's a bit of a reach, but that's okay.
I think
we'll see how it all shakes out.
So here's what I'm thinking. My pick is the Nuggets and the Celtics.
So you are picking the Thunder to get upset.
Nuggets?
I've got the Nuggets, which is what I picked at the beginning of the year. But here's what I'm thinking. I was thinking how the Nuggets and Celtics was my pick, and then I'm like, have we not gotten Nuggets Celtics already? And when you go back through a lot of the most recent finals, we haven't gotten a repeat champion. It doesn't really happen recently, which it used to be all the time in the NBA.
The last repeat champion was the Warriors in 2017 and 18.
That's crazy that it's been that long, right?
Yeah.
And then we never seem to get the matchup that you're expecting. It doesn't always mean that we get last year where the Pacers go on an improbable run, but it's just it always seems like one of the two teams that are the odds-on favorites always wind up slipping up. Sometimes it's injuries, sometimes it's something else. But so in the East, the Knicks are the only other team I can really envision challenging the Celtics. They always seem to have a matchup kind of edge with the Celtics, but I still think the Celtics are better. In the West, I think the Thunder and the Spurs and the Nuggets are all really good.
Mm-hmm.
And the Nuggets took the Thunder to 7 games last year, right? So maybe the Nuggets are a little better this year and the Thunder don't seem quite as good. So
I just don't know if the Nuggets are actually going to get there. I actually have the Spurs beating the Nuggets in the second round.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that, but
I have it going 7 games, but I have them beating them.
I also feel like one of my top things in the NBA playoffs is you don't pick a team that's never been to the play, where the players haven't played together in the playoffs. And none of the Spurs have been there at all. None of them.
Yeah, that's why they won't make the finals, but I do think they'll make the conference finals.
I guess you do see teams in their first playoffs together. They can make a run, but they don't make it to the finals.
What I told NayNay is I feel like what we're going to see on the East side, because it is kind of wide open with Cade Cunningham being out. Mm-hmm. And then the Celtics, even though they've been on a hot run, they still can be pretty inconsistent. I think we might see a Pacers-like run from some team, and it even could be the Knicks. Remember the Pacers when they made the finals a few years ago? That just came out of nowhere.
Weren't they the 5 seed or something?
They were a low seed. I even think they beat the Cavs in one of those series, and then they just went on a run, and they didn't really have that much of a shot to win the finals because Halliburton ended up getting injured, but. I feel like we could definitely see a run like that in the East from a team that's unexpected, like a lower seed.
I see that from the Hawks, but I don't
really?
No one else, man.
I like the Hawks, but I don't really buy them because I feel like a lot of their wins, and there's a few teams like this, have kind of come just because they were a team that didn't start tanking and give up on the season, and so they were beating up on all the tanking teams.
Yeah.
And so that I feel like that's kind of true about the Hawks. I feel like that's kind of true about the Hornets. But that said, I also feel like the Hornets, depending on the play-in matchup.
Yeah, I was going to say at the end we should give our play-in games for tonight who we think is going to win those games. Tomorrow.
The Hornets or the Magic, whoever winds up winning that, could, and I don't know, probably the Hornets I like more, but I feel like they could upset the Pistons even with Cade Cunningham.
Yeah. Is Cade back?
Yeah, he's back.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he was back yet or not.
He played on a Sunday.
Okay.
Does an NBA team that goes on a Cinderella run just become a good team that is expected to win? Like, what seed is that? Like, are you counting a 4 seed a Cinderella run if they go, or is that just a team that you would expect to do something?
I would say anything between like 4, probably 4 and 8 would be a Cinderella run.
So the top 3 are the ones that you expect to actually do something.
Well, top 3 wouldn't be shocking. Top 3 would not be shocking to see one of those teams do it.
I would be shocked if the Knicks make the conference finals this year. I genuinely would be.
Okay.
They have not beat a team over 500 in far too long of a time, which is not good going into the
I feel like they're cursed because Stephen A. is a fan of them, so...
Is that why the Cowboys haven't won it in so long?
Well, I thought he hated the Cowboys.
Oh, I'm talking about me.
You guys are the same person. But yeah, I don't see the Knicks getting past the Celtics. I have them beating the Hawks, but not getting past the Celtics. But speaking of the play-in games, there are 2 more tomorrow to determine the 8 seeds. So that's Charlotte versus Orlando and Golden State versus Phoenix. I got to be honest.
Golden State and Phoenix get to play to decide who will get swept by the
Thunder. Who will
Who's
get absolutely kicked by Thunder.
Belt, bro, in 4.
It's going to be bad.
Belt. B-E-L-T. Belt.
I know this would be the wrong thing to do, so I'm not suggesting that like they would prefer this.
Unbuckle the belt.
In the East, I feel like the Sixers are worse off because they won their game against the Magic, and so now they have to play the Celtics. They would be like the Magic are in. Now, the problem is you still have to win a 1 do or die game.
Yes.
That's going to be tough against the Hornets, but they're going to, if they wind up winning that, they're going to be better off than the Sixers because the Pistons are going to be much more likely to be upset than the Celtics are.
Well, also
the
because
Celtics are not losing in the first round.
Also because the Pistons head coach is JB Bickerstaff, who has proven time and time again he cannot win in the playoffs. He can do really well. He will always get you the number 1 seed, I feel like. He will do amazing in the regular season, but the playoffs start and suddenly that team looks terrible.
Yeah.
So I just do not I love JB, but something does not click in the playoffs. So I agree with you. The 76ers got a little screwed over there, but it was a close game between them and Orlando last night. I'll be interested. I kind of think I might give the lean to the Hornets because Orlando just looks like they've lost all like focus.
Yeah, I don't understand Orlando. I don't because
they're confusing.
Like going back to the last couple of years, they've had some good playoff series, and the core is still there. And you'd think like Banchero and Franz Wagner would be like improving and kind of progressing, and they really haven't. They've taken a step back.
I think the front office is probably thinking we might need to rearrange.
I think,
we might need to rethink
Maybe they
this.
shouldn't have given up 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bain.
Maybe.
Maybe we shouldn't have done that.
He seems like a good addition, but he's not what is getting them over the top like they hoped he was.
That, bro.
No.
He really wasn't.
Yeah, but
they probably could have got him for less if they waited.
Right. I think I'll give the lean to Charlotte there, just slightly. I could see either team winning that game because also Charlotte, they showed you they struggled to win a game in their first play-in game.
Yeah, you really don't have a lot of confidence in either one of them.
No.
But LaMelo is going to be playing, right?
He is. He only got fined $35,000. He did not get suspended for the Bam attack.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean it isn't only because Miami Heat fans did a little digging. That's not the first time LaMelo's done that against the Heat. He has done it multiple times. And
he's probably done it against multiple teams.
Yeah, last time he got a flagrant foul for that, and so the reason that play did not get reviewed with Bam Adebayo is because the ball did not go out of bounds. And so the play continued, and then they weren't able to review it because it lost its review time.
We all reviewed it.
Yeah.
We know what he did.
And he should have been suspended game.
We need ABS for automatic LaMelo balls and strikes.
All right, guys, that's our picks for the NBA. I guess.
Wait. I want
whoa.
I want NayNay to let us know how realistically far he thinks the Lakers will go.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Lakers are winning first round. I don't think I've heard a single person say that Lakers are getting out of the first. They will at least get to the first. They'll get bounced in 5 or 6 in the second.
What about injuries with the Lakers?
Look,
who's actually playing for them?
Hold on just a minute. So if you go to the actual schedule of when games 1 through 4 are going to happen, there is just enough time after game 3, before game 4, that would then put Luka's timeline having been out for 4 weeks. His grade 2 hamstring injury takes a minimum of 4 weeks in order to return.
That's the minimum.
That is the absolute 4 weeks to 6 weeks.
Reports 2 days
Austin
ago.
Reeves, that dog is out. He's out. We're not seeing him till the second round. But Luka will be back by game 4.
Okay.
You can book it.
For a do or die game 4.
No. All LeBron has to do is win one game out of these 4.
Okay.
Just one game out of these 4. I can take a 41-year-old LeBron to win.
You mean out of the 3? The
out
first
of these
3?
3, yes.
Okay.
Out of these 3, he can win just one. 2 of them are at home. He just needs to win one. That holds off for a game 5, and then Luka will get a game back. Oh, dude, we're set, bro. We're set.
It does suck because
we are set.
I really do think that the Lakers at full health would not be close against the Rockets. The Rockets are not very good.
No.
Other
way around.
But without Luka, particularly, they need at least one, Austin Reeves or Luka, hopefully Luka, and then it's a good series. But I think without both of them, I don't know if they make it to 5 games.
Yeah.
Really? I'm telling you right now, LeBron will get one game in these first 3.
Okay.
And that's all that has to happen. All right? As long as they don't go down more than 1 to 2 in the series, we're fine.
But again, Luka coming back is the ideal situation because you said that was the minimum time.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, okay, if he doesn't come back, no, they're not winning this series.
Yeah.
I love LeBron, but listen, y'all be asking too much for him to do at 41, thinking he's going to just deliver for you.
I will say,
you won't have this expectation for other people, and that's even if they get to the mid to late 30s. It's just not going to happen.
It's true. It's true. He's had an incredible career, but I will say, as we were previewing this playoff outlook and all of this for the NBA, it does make me sad that baseball doesn't have 7-game series because every playoff series should be 7 games, in my opinion. If your regular season is as long as it is in baseball, we should be getting 7 games, and that's what I love about the NBA. I think they get that right with the 7-game series out the gate.
Know what they should do? Take away regular season games to make the playoffs all 7-game series.
Well, that's what I think that baseball should do. They should take away some games for a little bit more time so that they can. I mean, we have the smallest. Baseball has the smallest playoff of professional sports.
But yet the longest regular season ever.
Well, and the least amount of teams out of all of professional sports in the United States
are in the MLB.
They allow 6 from each league.
6 from each. So there's only 12?
Only 12 teams.
In the playoffs.
Yeah, in the playoffs.
Oh, in the playoffs. I thought you meant in the entire league in its entirety.
No. So there's 30 teams.
There's 30 teams. 12 make the playoffs. The first round series, there's 4 of them. Are each only best of 3, right?
Well, the wild card series is all best of 3. And then they move on to best of 5, which is ridiculous, especially for teams that get higher seeds that are not getting that wild card series. If they get upset in that best of 5 series, they may only get 3 games in the playoffs. That's crazy.
Yeah.
There was a time not too long ago where the NFL only had 12 teams going to the playoffs before they added that 7th spot with the 3rd wild card. But, I mean, they've expanded since then.
The one thing I would say about the NBA, because they used to do 5 games in the first round.
They did.
And while I agree that, I just want more playoff games that actually matter, the NBA, a lot of times the first round series wind up being not particularly good. And then when you tack on that they can go 7 games, and we've seen a lot of injuries in the playoffs.
Sure.
So maybe we would get a little better product if, we had a few less games and a few less chances for Achilles tears.
Maybe just take some games out of the regular season.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because I just feel like I want to see these teams, play it out. And the best way you can get that is a 7-game series. Because when you're talking about a 5-game series, it just changes the dynamic, changes the coaching, changes the strategy. But 7 games, it's like it almost guarantees you're going to see a little bit of both from both sides. So I appreciate that the NBA has 7-game series, but I'm excited for this playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see who comes out.
All right. I was gonna say, rank you don't have to go 1 through 8, but what is the best and worst first round series at the moment?
The best and worst.
And you can include, I guess, hypotheticals for the 8 seeds if you.
Yeah, definitely the worst series is going to be whoever the Thunder plays. That series is going to be over. It's going to be blowout games.
Yeah.
So you're not even going to be entertained watching that unless you're a Thunder fan. And then for best series,
I know exactly what I'm gonna say.
I think
What's the
Knicks.
best?
I think
I
Knicks
know what
Hawks
NayNay's
That's what I
has
was
a
gonna say.
good.
Knicks Hawks.
You think so?
I actually think Knicks, not Knicks. I think Knicks have a very high chance of getting upset.
NayNay hates the Knicks.
No.
so much.
I don't hate the Knicks. Bro, if you've watched the whole season, I'm telling you, they are not trending up right now. They're trending down. We can't go based off of last year's statistics. They did great last year, but that's not the same exact coaching staff that they have. They're discombobulated. The chemistry's not the same that it was last year. I'm telling you. And the Hawks are somehow got significantly better after they got rid of Trae Young. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened.
Don't know how that works.
They let Nah cook is what happened. And Jalen Johnson. I think
the worst one's going to be the Cat. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, stop.
I'm kidding.
I think the worst is, Thunder Warriors is pretty bad. It'd be even worse if it's Thunder Suns.
Yeah.
So I guess that one, but also Celtics 76ers, because unless Joel Embiid is somehow able to come back at some point, I just feel like that's not going to be a very competitive side.
Yeah.
But the best series has got to be Nuggets Wolves, right?
I was thinking that was going to be a second
mentioning
pick.
Wolves
close
at all.
second for me. That's a very close second. I don't see the Timberwolves beating the Nuggets, so that's why I picked the Knicks and Hawks, because I actually do think that the Hawks have a better chance of upsetting.
I have to give a shit because we've mentioned every team except the Blazers.
Trailblazers.
And I'm so happy the Blazers made it in.
Yeah, Denny Avila is awesome.
Yeah, and Jeremy Grant, Syracuse, Syracuse's only current worthwhile NBA player. So and Shade, they got a lot of fun guys on the team.
Yeah,
Shade Sharp, Scoot's starting to turn things around.
They made some interesting
decisions. They even have
decisions.
Damian Lillard.
Yeah, they made some interesting decisions, and a lot of people were scratching their head, especially with the Jeremy Grant stuff. But it's like it actually seems to have worked out for them.
And they fought through the Chauncey Billups controversy too. That was at the beginning of the season, wasn't it? Which tells you how long this season has been.
Yeah.
All that gambling.
We've all
stuff.
forgotten about that pretty much.
Literally his successor, as his assistant coach, is the coach now, right? Thiago Splitter. So
yeah. I kind of hope they keep Thiago because he seems great.
Yeah, I want to see more of the Blazers. I hope, and I feel like that series against the Spurs, I don't know, it could be really short, but also I hope it's not.
The Trailblazers, they have some decent length. Is it good enough length to deal with Wemby?
No,
I don't think so.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. Do you want to did we do playing game picks? You want to do that?
Oh, sure. I have Charlotte winning over Orlando. I think, like we said, Orlando's just lost their identity. And then I have the Warriors beating Phoenix.
Yeah, I've got Warriors in Charlotte, too.
I'm also with you on the Warriors. I'll take the Magic just to be different. I feel like it's buried under a lot of dust and ash and dirt and grime, but there is a diamond underneath there for the Magic.
Talent.
Yeah.
They have talent, and I want them to win. Actually, I don't like Charlotte very much.
No, yeah.
Oh.
Even though they've not had a lot of success, but I just would prefer to leave LaMelo Ball in our dust.
I like the rest of the team.
Yeah.
Knippel is awesome.
Knippel's great.
I do not like LaMelo Ball.
He's going to need to play a better game if they want to beat Orlando, though, because he wasn't very good in their first play-in game.
This is something I think about a lot, or from time to time, though, especially now that the Hornets are kind of better. In all of professional American sports, is there any team that's harder to imagine ever winning a championship than the Charlotte Hornets?
It's true. I can't envision it.
Yeah.
I just cannot see
It's
it.
them and the Kings, the Sacramento
I was going
Kings.
to say, the Kings might be right there.
It might also be the Browns for me. At this point, I've been so depressed with them that I don't think I can picture it.
General or NBA?
We're
talking about
in all of sports. I still feel like the
Jets.
Really?
I mean, because the Browns can. They've won a playoff game in recent memory.
No, but he said championship.
Yeah.
Oh, championship?
Yeah.
Yeah, still Jets.
I don't know. I think the Jets will still turn it around.
Which is least likely
Faster than
anytime
Cleveland?
soon.
Nah, man.
I think he's right as far as which is least likely, but which is hardest to imagine ever happening is the Hornets to me.
Yeah, definitely the Hornets.
The hardest
I could not see it.
Is a Dallas Cowboys. Dude.
You talk about that every year. What are you saying? You daydream that all the time.
I think he's trying to reverse psychology.
I just need it to happen once.
Reverse jinx.
It happens one time, and I'll be happy for life.
Well, thanks for joining us for the NBA playoff pod. Send in your picks. We want to hear from you at 877-2-RADIO-U or on our Radio U socials. And don't forget, the spring fundraiser can still use your help, and the Mindframe Tee and Radio U insulated tumbler rewards are still available. RadioU.com or the Radio U app.